And almost 60% of Ghanaians say their lives have become worse over the last 4 years. And we vote for governments to make our lives better, not worse. And so if our lives have become worse, then the choice is clear. If we're going to vote, we'll vote for the party that will come and make our lives better. And we know that under NDC, our lives were much better than they are today. So definitely, I'm sure that if we compare the two, the NDC and the MPP, the choice is obvious. We'll vote for the NDC will come back and continue the good work that it was doing. My brothers and sisters, we're going to come and make free SHS better. I started free SHS. I launched free SHS in 2015, and we started the program, and the MPP came and continued it. Unfortunately, the implementation has been very poor, and so it ended us in double track. But NDC is going to come. All the community day schools we're building, 200 of them, we're going to come and finish them so that all the children can get schools to go to. We're going to, with the community day schools we're building, we're going to add dormitory blocks for girls and boys so that those who don't come from the community where the school is sited, if they choose that school and they're posted there, they'll be able to get a decent place to live and learn. And so we're going to do that, and I assure you, my countrymen, Ghanaians, that within 1 year, I will cancel the double track. If we handle the issue of Galamsey properly, we can create 1 million jobs for young people in this economy. And so, NDC is going to come out with a new plan for small-scale mining. We're going to map out all the districts where gold mining takes place. And in all those districts, we're going to establish what we call a gold board. We're going to take young people from the University of Mines and Technology who know how mining should be done. And they're going to come and work with you, the small-scale miners, and show you how to do the mining so that we don't want to lose any life. They'll show you how to do it safely and properly. Because, let me tell you something. If you are digging a pit to mine gold, you need to take the soil samples and test and see what kind of soil it is. There's some soil that easily caves in. There are other soils that are firmer. And they'll show you how to put supports so that the pit does not cave in and bury you underground. That is the work. That is the work they have been trained to do. And so they'll come and work with you, all the small-scale miners, and show you how to do it safely so that we don't lose any lives. And then after you are finished mining, they'll show you how to cover the pits and put the topsoil back on and plant trees on it so that we can reclaim the land. And so, we're going to enter into a new era of small-scale mining, and we're going to do it properly. And it will give employment to more than 1 million young people. All those whose excavators have been seized, whose equipment have been seized, we're going to collect your things and give it back to you. All those whose concessions have been taken, we're going to take it and give it back to you. And there's a lot of potential for gold mining in the northern sector. We're going to explore all those areas and make sure that we open big-scale mines that can employ as many of our young people here as possible. We're going to do a major afforestation program, because if you look at our environment, climate change is affecting us. And so our trees and everything have been cut down. We're going to do a major tree growing. Remember, I didn't say tree planting. I said tree growing. Planting is when you just go and plant the tree and you walk away. You don't know whether the tree survives or not. This one, we're going to grow the trees. We're going to plant them and make sure that we watch them until they grow. And it's going to provide jobs for many of you. We're going to employ you to grow those trees. And it will be a commercial enterprise because it will make money for you. Some of those wood lots we're going to plant are wood lots that we can use for charcoal and firewood. And so when we grow them, they grow very fast. And so after 2-3 years, we can harvest them and we can sell them for firewood. We can burn charcoal with them, and that money will go into your pockets. We have technical vocational education training. Every district is going to have a training center, and we're going to register all the young people there. And anybody who wants to learn dressmaking, hairdressing, catering, that is how to cook and run a restaurant, mechanic, that is auto mechanic, electrician, plumber, welder, vulcanizer, whatever you want to learn. We'll take you and you go and learn. And you're going to learn free of charge. You're not going to pay anything for it. For those who want to become apprentices, we will assign you to masters. We will pay the fee for you, and you will go and learn free of charge. And finally, we have the free primary health care. Since we started the health insurance, only 40% of people have access to health insurance. The remaining 60% don't have access, and so they either have to go to a herbal treatment or native doctor, or if they go to a hospital facility, they have to pay for the treatment. The free primary health care is going to give you access to treatment if you are ill. The only thing you need is your identity that you are Ghanaian, that is the Ghana card. And so all the 5 lower levels of our health system, that is from CHIPS compound, from clinic to health center to polyclinic to district hospital. If you go and you are Ghanaian and you have your Ghana card, you show it, they will treat you free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. Are being built. If NDC comes, we're going to take it again, and we're going to build more CHIPS compounds so that all our people have access to health care. Because health is wealth, and we want a healthy people to make a wealthy nation. And so I want to thank you very much. I have to introduce our sister, but before I do that, I just want to remind you that, are there Okada people here? Then it looks like Okada are all over the country. Oh, okay. Okada and Mahama can do. We're going to help all of you to get your licenses so that police won't worry you again. And then we're going to help you to register your Okada so that police won't worry you again. We're going to come and train you. We're going to come and train you how to follow the traffic regulations and ride safely. The training is free of charge. You won't pay anything. And the more interesting news is that we've got some companies that have agreed that if we legalize Okada and Mahama can do, they're going to bring the Mahama can do and the Okadas and helmets, and then they'll give it to you on work and pay basis. You work, you pay, and then it becomes yours. Okay. Where is he? And so I'm getting ready to introduce our candidate, but I want to recognize somebody, PPP, who used to be our candidate. As I told you, a broomstick, if you remove it one by one, you can break it. But if you put the broom together, you can't break it. Today, our brother is standing behind his sister, and so they are all together as one broom, and so they can't be broken. And that is why I'm sure that Tempane constituency is coming back to NDC. So, I want to thank him. I want to thank him for his support to his sister and to remind him that there's plenty room under the umbrella. I recognize his sacrifice and that, inshallah, if we win, we won't forget about him. Before I introduce the candidate, let me show you this ballot paper. It is a sample of the ballot paper you see on the day when you go to the ballot box. If you look at it, NDC is at number 2. Too sure. When I say too sure, you say too direct. Too sure. Too sure. Too sure. Too direct. Too direct. Too direct. Too sure. Thank you. So you see, this is the presidential ballot paper. You see my photograph at number 2. You see my name, John Dramani Mahama. You see the Akatawiya symbol. And then you see the space there. The space there is for you to put your thumb. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. That space where you put your thumb exactly in the middle. Don't let it go towards any of the 2 lines. Put it in the middle. If it goes close to the upper line and it crosses, they'll say your ballot is spoiled. If it comes close to the lower line and it crosses, they'll say your ballot is spoiled. So put it exactly in the middle. And after you put it in the middle, the most important one is don't touch the paper again. Leave it lying there. And then clean your thumb where the ink was so that it is dry before you take the paper and you fold it. If you don't clean your thumb and you hold the paper again and the thumbprint appears anywhere on the paper, they'll say you voted twice and your vote becomes a spoiled ballot. So please listen to this carefully. After you finish voting, leave the ballot paper on the table. Don't touch it. And then find something and clean your thumb and make sure it's dry. And then after that, you can hold it and you can fold it. Because I don't want anybody's ballot to be spoiled. If you take the parliamentary ballot, it's the same thing. Number 2, will be our sister Lydia. So you see her picture, you see her name, you see the Akatawia, and then they'll leave the space for you to thumbprint. So I know that you know her already, but I have to introduce her officially so that everybody knows that she's the one that has been blessed by the NDC to be our candidate in the Tempane constituency. And so I'll raise her hand and show her to all of you so that you can go and tell the whole Tempane that President Mahama came here and formally introduced her as our candidate. So I'll raise a hand on 7th December 2020. All of you don't forget that when you vote for JM, you must vote for Puala. Yes, it's when you vote for JM, you must vote for Puala. And so 7th December 2020, let us vote for Lydia Alamisi Akamvariva. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. God take everybody safely back home, and God should preserve and protect us, give us long life, good health, and preserve us till the 7th December, because I know that NDC is coming back. Thank you very much.
Chiefs here present have seen your great and gargantuan infrastructure development, and on this our district, and hereby today the 22nd November 2020 have the greatest pleasure to inscribe you Naba Amantenga, which means Chief Developer. Volga is yes. Naba Amantenga the first.
Hello, my sisters, my brothers, and my fellow Ghanaians. Make no mistake, this is not an ordinary election. This election is about Ghana's destiny. We either stay on the current path, enlarging the gap between the rich and the poor, between men and women, or we take bold and transformational steps to make Ghana an advanced, prosperous and fair country in the shortest possible time. Just ask yourselves, can you afford to let your loved ones stay 4 more years without access to free, quality primary health care? Can you afford to let your loved ones stay 4 more years without a 24-hour, 3-shift economy that will create sustainable and decent jobs that will provide them employment? Can you afford to stay for 4 more years without real access to equal opportunities? Can you afford to let our young men and women remain 4 more years without access to modern digital skills that will transform our economy, make some of them their own business owners, and improve their lives forever? The answer is definitely no. The answer is change starts now. Don't stand aside. Don't look the other way. On December 7th, it is about our destiny. On December 7th, it is about our loved ones. It is a month to election day. Be ready and
Mama fa, mama fa, mama fa, mama fa, mama fa, mama fa, mama fa.
C'est un fan. Kojobi. 2020 the Mahama ba. E dem clear cause offer. Akofa Dubai no we be share 4 years. But now so dey no we be here yo. 1 history 1 fair. Scan buy no chairman family. Tempane e buy no say 2020 be so near team kwam. Abane dey Mahama fa.
Mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 oni obi am pre-cost Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama
Abane dey Mahama fa.
mama fa.
2020 when you be ampre. Gala me say waso be se mokina. Oba na okofa soldiers. Wasi yentimenti na wasi scaveters na wasi low bed. Ube gunu, ere yebetu. Eni abro, ama yani tutu. Na pa na me ba na say 2020 ba so ne yatim kwam. Abane de Mahama fa.
Mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 when you be ampre cost Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama
Abane de Mahama fa.
mama fa.
2020 when you be ampre. Share. Oba ni obegugu banks. Adena sare kan kra monti ase. Ka bo betima ya ma na nice. Maye mo hu kululu na ma hyase. Kwase ya hwe ntia so mprenu. Mo betina so de mo ye ne ya hu. Ahon ya ani brenti 2020 lesson ya ma mo chance. Mahama fa.
Mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 when you be ampre cost Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Abane de Mahama fa.
mama fa.
2020 when you be ampre. Share. Mama ye no mo se dollar adwane. Mo se se mo ba mo betina tenase. Mo ba ye dollar na yan taban. Watu na onena mu wiase. Salama kura me super incompetent. Dia make no kura full evidence. The bank na eguwe, kofo na eguwe. Si eti nkwama abane de Mahama fa.
Mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 when you be ampre cost Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama
Abane de Mahama fa.
mama fa.
2020 when you be ampre. Share. Koto kraba market wa yeye.
Yeah, wa yeah yeah.
Kenya tia market no wa yeye.
Yeah, wa yeah yeah.
Second overhead wa yeye.
Yeah, wa yeah yeah.
Mahama e-blocks na man free SHS abaso abane de Mahama fa.
Mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 when you be ampre cost Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Abane de Mahama fa.
mama fa.
2020 when you be abane de JM fa.
JM fa,
JM bra.
JM bra.
Abane de JM fa.
JM fa,
JM bra.
JM bra,
JM fa.
JM fa,
JM bra.
JM bra.
Abane de JM fa.
JM fa,
JM bra. Kana December abane de Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 when you be ampre cost Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Abane de Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 when you be ampre.
mama fa, 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 mama
Abane
fa,
de Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
2020 when you be ampre cost Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Mahama fa.
mama fa,
Abane de Mahama fa.
mama fa.
2020 when you be ampre. C'est très famille. Kojobi.
Vote number 2. Vote John Mahama. Vote NDC on December 2nd.